Right, so yeah, here we are. Yeah, we're live right now. Okay, so we have Thursday 7th and NQ is on. And let's see. Like this. Kinda chop. We gotta. Oh, wait. We gotta draw some boxes before we start this off, really. Just before we started here, market tried to push higher, but yeah, let's find some levels. Just going on the 1 hour to yeah, to draw some lines. Let's see. I actually don't really need to draw these lines, but we're gonna remove the just gotta remove the footprint because it makes it a bit slow for now.
Smart. Footprint.
Yeah, just let this thing draw. Finish drawing. I did test the volume before to make sure everything's alright. Let's see. See if it works. This looks very off. So now, right now, Okay. Something is wrong. Let's do it again.
What's lagging? The chart.
It's just drawing the objects very weird. I'm gonna sort it out.
Take your time. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Sure.
Ready when you are.
Yeah. Sure. Right.
Chart's good now?
No, it doesn't respond when I deactivate the things.
Control lag, or the software's frozen on that layer. Kill the footprint.
No, we just keep everything on. It's just somewhat slow, I think. Let's do.
Leave it running then.
Yeah. Levels already outlined, but you know I'm just gonna draw them anyway.
The user is working.
Yeah. Don't repeat, but I do.
Go ahead. Fresh perspective on the chart never hurts.
Exactly.
Understood. I'll observe and add value only when needed.
So, yeah. I'm just drawing the lines from previous levels up to 12 o'clock my time. That should be just before the US kinda pre-starts. I don't intend to go any further in time than that. Right, so I'm on the 15. We are very flat right now.
15 minutes. Capturing structure up to noon your time before US setup begins.
Yeah. I mean, you can draw lines on the trader weight system, but yeah, it's not really that good, huh? Right, so they're trying to push the highs. Alright, I think, yeah. We are a bit limited with the tools. Yeah, somebody dropped some news before, like, what is it now, 15 minutes ago, about about the straight situation, you know. And it's supposed to be good news. So market jumps up, but immediately filled. No gap, no power. So we're gonna have to wait and see if we switch beyond to get some direction. Because I mean, yeah, we do have some direction. Not right now, according to my system. Looks like market wants to go up. but there's no power in the move, so we gotta break above the highs, and we gotta break above the low. So we can draw boxes.
No conviction behind the push. Needs to prove itself above resistance. Otherwise, it's just noise filling.
Yeah. Just gonna outline the box just kinda bit bigger than what the price actually is showing, for the hell of it. Yesterday I thought, nothing's gonna happen, until somebody dropped the news, and then we started moving a lot. And yeah, the US session was a lot. I think we got all the boxes now. It is NQ overall anyway, right? Yeah, we gotta get oh yeah.
Noted. News Catalyst yesterday ran it hard during US hours. Today's setup waiting for the same pressure. Either a break above resistance confirms bullish, or it stays trapped and reverses.
Exactly.
Box gives you the zone.
Yeah. Let's see. We can plot lines on all the other instruments as well, right? But I'm only really looking at, oh look, they're pushing higher. This push is way too strong. In my opinion, something's going on now.
Yeah. Pull up ES.
I already boxed out the ES on the other software. And yeah, it's pushing new highs. FTSE crushing. FTSE is going. Actually, FTSE touched the lows overnight, and DAX also overnight highs. NQ probably when I hit the highs. Probably. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take a position though. Not now. But we're probably touching the highs. I'm just guessing though. Let's check Forex Factory. Let's see what they say. Oh yes, 1 minute ago, some agreement reached and easing blockade exchange for, yeah. So this is good news. This is power up. That's it.
1 minute to EU open. NQ's at the highs. No real power behind it yet.
No, but we just got some news dropped, and yeah, they're moving on the news. Also today, by the way, we're doing the Monster Peach Keen Ultra. Yeah, I'll let you know what I think about it. Yeah.
News just hit.
I mean, I do want to go long, but it's not accordance with my system, and so we simply do not. It's nothing more than that. Yeah, we printed higher. Good. Took out the 5 minute range. Power is up. But what's going on? Oh, okay. I'm gonna check.
No. Waiting for your setup to trigger.
Yeah. It's gonna be. I mean, so listen, we gotta finish this bar, and then we gotta get a trigger. So it's going to be at least 9 more minutes until that happens.
NQ's up 10 minutes in. Price found power on the news.
Yeah.
Rules are clean.
Yeah, of course. see. I'm just gonna attempt to go and listen to my own feed just to keep track of something, but I gotta turn the music down. Yeah, there we are. Okay.
9 minutes minimum to close the bar and see if your setup triggers.
Yeah,
Market's
yeah.
hot, but you're waiting.
I'm just grabbing the chat from this box. Hopefully the Windows, the Linux machine doesn't break from this complex thing. Yeah. There we go. Now I got it. Yeah, so we are pushing even higher. From the previous bar, 10 more, and we got about 10 more to the highs. What do you think? So, I mean, like I said, I want to go along, but it's not in accordance with my system, so we don't do it. Still pushing. I mean, are we going to break the highs? What do you think? Come on now.
10 points to previous highs. Still inside the range you outlined. Too early to commit. Waiting for close of the bar and...
I mean, if we take this and we go on the 1 minute, there's probably a reason to go long, but we're not trading that today. It has too big of a chance to be chopped on this time frame. Yeah, there is a signal on 1 minute, yes, to go long, absolutely. We can also go on the tick and check. Let's go and check on the tick chart. Let's go on 500. Even better.
1 minute lit up, but you've got the discipline to stay off it. Time frames too noisy for your edge.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is, right? And the tick 500 was even cleaner. It was even, or I will say, maybe that's the wrong word to use, but it is more obvious. That I'll go with, yeah. But we're not going on tick 500 for the very reason it's simple. We're not going on that chart because it's so abrupt. It can suddenly move a lot, and we can't really keep track of it. I mean, it's one thing to comment, you know, and look at it, and yeah, we're totally grabbing the highs. Like, it's, how much is left there? Like 5, 7? Yeah, it's just going. It's just going. Watch this. Just watch this.
Tick 500's sharper, but too volatile for live execution on stream. Too much can happen too fast to stay clean. You need the 15-minute rhythm to manage position properly.
Something like that, yeah.
Watching.
Actually, the next wave up wasn't that strong, so I'm guessing we're taking out the highs and we get a small retrace after. But I mean, these highs are so significant, if you ask me, that yeah, we're gonna have some reaction there. Then again, who actually shorts up there? I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I need to put a new chart on and see if we can test the heat map feature. Yes.
Eyes are a magnet. Break through clean or get shoved back.
I mean, the stronger we push through it, the more power, yeah, we crush the highs. That's like, yeah, like 20 points since I called it. Big green bubbles forming. But I mean, what else, yeah? Of course. Wow, they're really pushing it down. I switched back to 5 minute now. Let's have a look on ES and see what it does. Yeah, come on. Not surprised. Way smoother. It appears that the footprint is actually eating a lot of CPU.
Rejection at the highs.
At least, yeah,
Back on
something.
5.
Yeah. ES touching highs, yeah. Let's go on YM, same deal. Yeah, same deal, no problem. But YM actually created a void for us to pick up later. If I could figure out how to actually do notifications on this platform, we could actually set something down here at, let's say, 50161. But we are trading the NQ, so we wait. Yeah, so now we have to wait another, I mean, it's still quite a long time. We'll see what happens.
Void below the highs. If you had alert set up, you could...
You got it. No idea why the FTSE breaking down the lows though. Weird. ES looks the strongest, to be honest. Yeah.
Standing by.
All right.
What is it?
Nothing. I got some music in the background. Just never mind that.
Talk to me.
I do wonder what's up with the UK thing. Man, I mean, on the CFD instrument, they even, not only did they break the overnight lows, since like from the open just down below, but that, like the way you see how it prints, where there's actually a gap between where one bar starts and the other one ended, you know. So there's a lot of power there, not like an actual gap on the price. It's a lot of power down. Why? Interesting. Yeah.
UK indices broke overnight lows cleanly. That's structural weakness. The gaps you're seeing between closes aren't price gaps, they're volume voids. That's absorbed.
Yeah, I know. ES is retracing on 5 minutes. Maybe gonna touch the gap there. Could be a reason to buy, but I'm not really too keen on that. Same deal on NQ. Still gotta wait for this bar to finish, and then we gotta get a signal as well. So another 6 minutes. If we even get there. We took out the highs. I mean, we might, to be honest, we might create a reversal pattern here, you know? Who knows?
ES retracing towards the gap. Natural pullback logic, but you're not chasing it. Smart. And
yeah. Let's go see if we can figure out the heat map thing. I'm just gonna get a new instrument on. Let's just get M and Q for the, yeah. Use default settings. Let's see. Wow. Let's turn off trade mode on this. I'm not doing silly stuff here. I know. I'm trying to build now something to see. Can we?
the user is adding another
Yeah.
chart
Don't
instrument,
repeat.
and
Don't repeat.
understood.
Well, I'm not impressed so far. Looks like it's going to form Harami, but yeah. Okay, the way this one closed, we need to go below that level on screen there, 28751, and we need to create a formation, otherwise I do nothing. Still, let's see, because I found that indicator yesterday called some heat map thing. Let's see if it does anything. Let's put the high-lows on just for. Okay.
Harami formation pending.
Yeah, yeah. It's a warning, if anything, not an entry signal, as per my rules anyway.
Adding the ES log.
I'm not touching the ES though. I thought we added that indicator to the heat map. Okay, let's see what this one does. I have no idea what this does. Oh wow, it turns the screen into, well, madness. It's a good word for it, huh?
ES is a warning at best. Rules say no entry. You're staying clean.
Yeah, well, we're not really touching ES regardless. I don't think this is useful for my trading, actually. Let's remove the heat map thing. Let's try the other indicator. I mean, why not? Let's see, because somebody made another big trades indicator, so why not? See what it does.
Heat maps noise on your time frame. Rules still hold. No touch on heat.
I mean, it. I don't know if it is noise, but it looks crazy. So I added that. Yeah, testing. Let's see. Let's get the grid back on because I get confused. Okay. Yeah, ES is actually creating similar pattern. This is like somebody is simply tired, right? We need new energy. That's why I read this as. Let's check the YM what it says. YM actually looks stronger, but so far nothing. Yeah. So the YM would have produced a long signal, actually market entry, but the direction was created before the market should open, in my opinion. So we don't use it. It's because I wait for the new energy to arrive, the new players, right? And if we get the direction before they arrive, we don't know when people come, you know. But if we get the direction before, then I just disregard it. I've seen enough. That's why.
YM had the setup earlier, but you wait for fresh energy post-open. New players, new conviction. That's the discipline.
Yeah.
Pre-open signals are noise. You trade the actual open momentum, not anticipation.
Does not look like this big trades indicator is doing much of anything. Just gonna have a look at yesterday to see if it's what it does. Yeah, no, not proper reaction on the NQ. So yeah, we can still go lower and scrape the level for a 2CR entry, but another 5 minutes. Same deal with the YM and ES probably. So we wait. How about some toast? You want some toast? Was it too much? Are you still there? just sorting out some stuff in the background while we wait for that one. We change to the proper screen though. I think this big trades indicator, I mean it does something, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be doing. Let's just set this chart to auto fit because we need that for this. There we are. Doesn't look like we get any trigger here.
Big trades indicators unclear on your setup. Stick with what works.
Oh well, yes, but of course, but I want to see what this thing does.
Yes, still holding pattern.
Right. Let's just try to mess with the numbers and see what happens here. I mean, my bubbles showed on the top of the highs there. I think this thing should also react to that. Guess not. Do we have anything else fun we can try? What is this thing? Let's try it. Alright. Oh, okay. It's just some... Okay, it's... Never mind that.
What else are you thinking to test?
I'm just looking at... Because, you know, with the new setup since yesterday, right? From the other broker, I mean, I recreated the setup. Sure. But... I found some other things when I was scrolling through the mods, some tools that I want to try out. So I just added them, and now I'm just adding them to the chart to see what they do. Yeah. Let's leave it like this for now.
Broker's toolkit. Fair enough. See what sticks, what doesn't.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Leave it as is.
Yeah, just setting up some things.
Locked in then.
Indeed. Yeah. Yes, so again, not the proper reaction that I would need. Another 5 minutes. Alright.
Ready.
It's a waiting game, right? Or not really, but yeah, you know what I mean.
5 more minutes to the close. Still waiting for your trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, either it happens or it doesn't.
You know, sometimes I think that when we get these news reactions or some random news like this, the energy that people had, like the bullets they had to trade, you know, get used up. And yeah, if there wasn't any action to be, we are just simply even more inclined to move slowly. But we'll see.
News catalyst burns through the ammo. Traders all fire at once, and you get stillness while they reload.
Yeah. Okay. I tried to set up, because the music right in the background. Currently, it's really quiet, but I don't think it interferes.
Music's low enough. It's fine.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Good.
Right, they're pushing the highs, and because you know what I think, they're not gonna go. They're not this push doesn't have the energy, but I'm just guessing here, right?
Push looks tired. No legs behind it. Could be right, but guesses don't.
Yeah. This is the point where I would turn the music up a lot. Let's check on Forex Factory, see what's up. I mean, basically they're trying to push the NQ up. You got YM. Yeah, we're not trading the YM, but yeah, there's a long signal. At least pending for another 30 seconds, and it should be filled as well. But we're not trading that. And ES, nothing. We could switch this to another time frame. Let's see. Yeah, I like the 2 minute. I used to like the 2 minute a lot, actually. Yeah, so on the 2 minute on M&Q, there's a retracement with an intra low and switching higher. Yeah, but I don't know if they have conviction really, if they don't have strength. I don't have the delta on this chart or the footprint to be able to tell. I don't really care also about that. Yeah, so I think power's not really there. We continue waiting. We will find out what they do.
2 minute shows retrace structure, but no real muscle behind it. Waiting still to move.
They are trying to push it, I can see now. But I am not impressed. Yeah. It's a lot like you look at that white candle that made the final push to the high. It's just so white, like didn't take a lot of energy at all. Very obvious, take out the highs. But then yeah, next move is way more. Maybe we should actually make the black candles a bit more dull so we can see the energy moving down as well. I see that is sort of an issue. Yeah, we're gonna fix that soon.
Next move packs more authority. Black candles need energy clearer.
I mean, the thing is, like the small drawings from the footprints, I see clearly on white background. On black background, don't really see it too well. So, I do see the VPOC sticking out though. And value area, I think that's what we are seeing as well. It doesn't matter too much, because what I really want to see is if the energy is created on the spikes anyway, right? That's where I want to see it. So, I mean, within the bar helps out somewhat. But the energy should be below. That's what I want to see.
Volume spikes tell the story. That's what you're tracking.
Yes, exactly. It looks like this candle that's forming now has energy below. I mean, so if that's correct, we get another touch to the highs, right? But it's like, you know, tennis racket thing. All these people want to play tennis these days. I don't see it, but you know, you gotta make the ball fly away, and you hit it from one side, right? Not from the middle.
Candles building volume below. Likely another push to the highs on the way. But the energy's still on the edges. No conviction in the middle.
We can zoom in at this point though. We can and see. Let's see what it does. Now we're talking. You see, when you zoom in, you really see something different. That's intentional. Yeah. So it looks like a very even distribution on the latest bar. Gotta be like 40 seconds to go. But
Zoom in.
yeah. They're probably touching the highs. I'm not touching this though. Do whatever you want, right?
Even to
Yeah. It did go higher. And yeah, quite even, less power. Previous bar was stronger. You can tell because you look at the bar and you see equal buying and a white bar is created. And the next one is shorter. Yeah. It's like coloring. You have crayons, right? You draw inside of the box. And I mean, if you don't have time to draw anything, it just runs. It's stronger.
previous bar had more color, more pen pressure. This one's lighter strokes, less urgency.
Yes. Still moving. Oh, wow. Delta being created. Or no? It was close. Yeah, that's a sign. You know what that is. That's the first sign of we are tired, but we gotta take the highs.
Delta shifting, tired, push to highs coming.
Precisely.
Got it.
remind me to, yeah, if I don't do it, remind me to change the colors on my main bar to slightly less dark so I can see um, the profile on each bar better on the downside only. So now it's black, but we can use like a darker gray version instead. Not too much gray because I still need the contrast. And also remind me to set a push to talk, make everything silent key on the OBS platform. Just set that to the reminder as well. Like if somebody actually calls my phone, I need to be able to push one button to mute up the mic at least.
Noted. 2 reminders. Darker gray candles.
Yeah, that's all. We do it later.
Done. Handle it after.
Yeah. Would be nice to have. Do you think I should get? You know, sometimes when we go for a nice walk, right? Should I get my really nice headphones that I enjoy, but they are open? You know what I mean? They're over ear but open. Sound quality is awesome. But should I really do that outdoors? There's really nobody bothering me, like in these areas, like hardly anyone walking around, at least daytime. Or should I stick to the in-ears?
Open headphones. Outdoors work if the area is quiet and you don't mind ambient.
Yeah. It's just that, you know, the sound through them it's just next level. Or maybe it's just the DAC, you know, when I listen here. But the sound really is next level.
Open headphones outdoors. Sound quality matters.
It's the sound quality is good, right? Regardless, but they require the DAC. They need the power. I don't remember. I think they are 300 ohms, so my phone can't really increase the volume too much through them. Enough though, if it's quiet. But you can't compare to the DAC. I mean, I have it at like 50%, and I can barely take it. Like I can't even handle it. I could turn it up way more.
300 ohm headphones need proper amplification. Deck handles it, phone doesn't. Outdoors with the phone, you're maybe hitting 60% of what they're actually built for.
Yeah, I mean, they are built for sitting here and listening to awesome music. That's what they're built for. Yeah, so currently we have a weak push to the highs, close. Looks like, I mean, I'm not really looking too close to the chart, but looks like a double top. In order for this to be interesting for me, we need to close above the actual top. Or we need to close below the low of the double top, and we need a retrace. So that basically means that when I look at the clock right now, it's another 9 minutes on this time frame.
Double top structure, you need either a close above to confirm breakout or below the low with retrace. 9 minutes till you know which way.
right. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Let's look. So because yeah, this is the spike. This is the lowest level. This is a double top. We now need to close below the level. We can draw a line to figure out yeah, like this. So now we have the line. We need to close below this and a retrace into it to go lower, or we need to close above the high, which is already outlined. That is designated. It says London high today. That's all we have right now. Let's go on.
Scenarios: below the line with retrace downside,
Yeah.
or above the London high.
Yeah, let's put some big trades on the M2 chart.
Adding big trades to the 2 minute.
Yeah. We can.
The user is adding the big trade.
Yeah. Calm down.
Standing by.
Oh. Let's try this thing. I found another toy.
What is...
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Well,
Testing
it did do something. Let's give it a while, see if it prints.
Indicator firing. Let it develop.
Yeah. You know what? I find it amusing where, like, before I was watching on this 2 minutes and I just went, yeah, this is a switch power on another time frame, right? And like the way you can see price on I mean, you see the things happening, but on another time frame like put together, it's yeah, it's weird. Okay, this appears to be doing nothing, so we remove it. I don't understand this thing. Okay, we try next tool. More toys, right? Let's try. Yeah. Let's see this thing. There was somebody that made a tool that draws some. What was it? The tool was collecting delta divergences from footprints, and then draw some arrows. That's interesting, right? But yeah, he put that together with Heiken-Ashi bars. I mean, the general idea is not really that wrong. It's just not that sharp.
Delta divergence arrows. Concept solid, but execution dull. Not sharp enough for your edge.
Yeah. Maybe sharp enough, but I don't like it.
Not your weapon.
Precisely. Oh man. These are the buyers that made the mistake that come here on the M2 because there wasn't more power to go through the highs, and I think you would be lucky if more power showed up here now. But hell, what do I know?
Buyers got trapped at the highs. Momentum dried up before breakout. If fresh power doesn't show now, they're stuck.
Well, they didn't really get trapped, but we didn't go higher.
Right. No trap, just didn't have enough to break through.
Let's see.
Standing.
Yes, you are.
Standing.
Indeed.
Ready.
We tried to short the decks. I'm bored.
Not yet. No confirmed breakdown.
No, it's on another account. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. And man, the footsie really broke down. You know, those breakout guys are having a good day today. At least on this.
FTSE sold off hard. Breakout traders are feasting on the downside.
Yeah. And really no conviction for the ES on the M5 as well. Yeah, so this is like the rule. This is one of those things I picked up from Arjo, but really, he made it more obvious because he designed it. He put it in writing better. Let's go on the ES. I'll show you. Let's go at this. So the thing is, right? We retrace to the area where there's meant to be power. We retrace once, nothing, no correct formation. We retrace again, so again, no correct. Actually, it didn't when I look at the spike. Okay, if we retrace a second time, formation can be created, right, for entry. But if it doesn't, then entire structure is not useful until we scrape the low. And as per my rules, because we switched the direction here on falling down, we need to actually see some kind of changing in power at the low also. It's a good filter.
Double retrace without formation. Structure's invalid until you see power shift at the low. That's your filter. Clean logic.
You got it.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're doing much right now. Let's go and look at the TIC 500, because why not?
ES, retracing to power zones twice with no setup, you'll invalid. Needs correct low formation before you'll touch it. Good filter.
Yeah. On the TIC 500, we might create an intra switch if we close above, yeah, here. But that's not my jam right now. We also don't have, I don't have the footprint on here as well. It would give me more information. Remember the FOMC 700 tick? That was absolute madness. But yeah, it was good.
700 tick was chaos, but you read it clean. 4 straight winners.
Yeah, right.
That skill?
Ha! Sure, and this is Monster Energy.
Noted.
You want some? I have another over there. Yeah? You know, this is the point where, like, me and my friend from my hometown, we would get, like, monster each. And I'm not gonna name him, but crazy man with Ducati, you know who you are. Anyway, we would get the monster each, just go on my balcony, price is printing, nothing's happening, and okay, yeah, and so, right, we would just simply sit and eat the Swedish pastry called vetelängd. Do you know about this? Pastry. Oh, okay.
Swedish paste.
No, no, no. It's okay. I can tell you don't. Yeah, you don't recognize. Okay.
I don't know it. What is...
Yeah. Somehow you don't pick up the word pastry.
For Swedish sausage.
Yeah, no. That's not the one.
What's the actual name?
Never mind. I'm just talking to myself here, right?
All good. Back to the...
Yeah. Waiting for the footprint to load. Right, let's look at the bars. Let's see if we can find something for the colors. I think that's slightly better. Or, yeah, nah, I'm not sure.
What's the contrast like on the downside now?
I mean, I'm trying to find a good color setting. It would be, yeah. Let's see. Let's try this. If I do even lighter, yeah. That is actually the color of the footprint. That doesn't work. Yeah. Oh, price is picking up for some reason.
What's triggering the...
I don't know.
Could be intrabar absorption or just random sellers taking breaks. Nothing structural yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Standing by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This can print. Let's check Forex Factory if nothing. Yeah, let's see what they say.
Checking for upcoming catalysts.
Now we have some news dropped 27 minutes ago actually. Yellow level.
27 minutes ago.
Man, did you see that one from Orange Man yesterday, late in the evening, where he just posted on somewhere, I don't know where it was actually, but he just posted really cocky, like, yeah, we have won. Yeah, I guess they have. I mean, what am I supposed to say? But yeah.
Not following Orange Mountain.
No, I'm just making a joke. You know, I don't really want to mention people, but yeah, really famous guy called Orange Man in common. Yeah, never mind.
Got it. Moving.
So now, footprint is actually looking a bit better, but still no setup for me, right? So, what's interesting when looking at the actual bars, what we see with the footprint is, well, if you look at the actual bars, it's one thing what the bars did. This is value is high, right? This is final. But when we look at the granularity of the bar, we look inside of the bar. What is actually behind the move? For example, if I zoom in here, okay, I didn't want to move that thing. I messed it up. Okay, right. So if we zoom in here, all right, you can see that. I mean, there was a bar going up. It's a little bit shallow, but a lot of the volume was outside of the bar on top. Still a white bar. That's not good in my book. And previously there was a kind of a spinning top bar formed with a lot of energy on top. I mean, yeah, if that bar is defeated by low energy, then that is good. That's a good sign for the longs. But yeah, what I really want is to see the energy created on the spikes, as I previously said, and it should be mainly pushing there. Yeah, new highs.
Volume outside the bar on top with shallow internals. That's weak conviction.
Yeah.
You want energy on the spikes pushing.
This reaction, I feel, is something from new players doing it. Yeah.
Fresh money reacting to the news catalyst, not institutional conviction.
Yeah, I feel like it's some kind of news. It moved a little bit too quickly. I have no idea though. Could be also the overlap from Tokyo.
News or Tokyo overlap, something sparked it. Either way, reaction's shallow. Your rules still hold.
Oh yeah, of course they hold. The footprint only adds a bit of detail to it. Like I was saying yesterday, right? The way few months back I was adding the big trades to the chart, you know, and I've been pushing around this system for years, and I know it's okay, but adding the big trades visible on this platform from the bubbles, right? And for example, here we have a double high with a lot of buyers on top. A lot of buyers on top with no follow through is not good, but it's a double high, right? And now price defeating this high with a new high, even higher. That is confirmation. That is good. But like a few months back, I started using these tools for this. Yeah, I mean, it was clear, but it wasn't this fast.
Big trades visibility makes the exhaustion clearer.
Yes.
Double high with
Precisely. And I can show you the similar scenario from yesterday. Now we have 9 minutes. I can show you a similar scenario from yesterday. But we're gonna keep this chart like this. I can load another screen for, let's see, we can use this 500 tick thing. Yeah, so the 500 tick, as I said, closed higher, intra switch, even faster time frame right there. I'm not touching that, it's way too fast. I'm not a machine like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you the thing from yesterday, what I mean, because there's a decent example. We just need not the delta, we need I'm gonna load it. I'm just gonna find the bubbles. Yeah, it will do. Okay, default setting of bubbles, blue is up and kind of purple is down. Whatever, is fine. Here we are.
standing by. Which setup you showing?
I'm just showing the reaction from yesterday's New York Open. Just gonna.
Got it. Yesterday's NY open setup for comparison.
Precisely.
I'm listening.
Yes, you are.
Standing by for the chart to load and you to walk through yesterday's pattern.
Right, so we can look at this now because the correct chart is drawing, creating a retracement, and we need another 5-minute bar to enter if we're gonna enter here. So we have some time. So when we look at this, right, I could use the major structure, which would be the level that created the low, and then the high, and then the next low. So we have the major structure over there. I can also use the direct intra price structure, which means that, oh, I think I loaded something else. Did I? Ah, yes, okay, never mind this.
Charts loading.
Yeah. I'm just gonna remove something for the example's sake. Yeah, so as I said, we could also use the intra-bar flow for the level, and that means that the high would be here. And this green bar is the open New York. It closes above, and at the same time also rejecting the low. This is very good, right? It means we didn't want to go lower, and we went higher. So very good confirmation. And what it would be even stronger is if we had buyers showing up, and we did, as outlined by these here. 195 it says, right? The only thing we would need then is a retrace with a gap to enter on. But my point is, we see the retracements. People are selling outside of the candle, big sellers below here, twice. And then they are defeated later by this bar for the double level here, and this bar for the double level on top. And notice the reaction from price. Just look at how strong it becomes here. And it just goes, collects more energy here, small retrace, and then hello, goodbye. Yeah. That's the whole point.
Yesterday's setup shows it perfectly. Sellers printed outside the bar twice, got defeated by strong closes, then price ripped. That's your edge visible in the footprint detail.
I'm using the big trades, actually bubbles now, but you are correct still. Let's have a look at the next bar. Yeah, so we printed higher, this is good, but we did not create a gap up as per my system, the old rules, the very old rules. No gap, no power, no retrace possible, we wait.
No gap up means no retrace entry. System says wait. Clean rule.
Yeah, and because we had a double level here, we created higher from this. Now we need to defeat this bar if we want to go lower. So the power came from this area, because we created this and went higher. Now we need to close lower than the level, and we need to retrace down if we're gonna go down. We will find out. We will also wait.
Either break the high to continue up or close below to set up downside. Either way, wait for confirmation.
You got it.
Back to live charts then.
Yeah, back to set up the colors. Can't really figure out a good way. Maybe I should change the color slightly on the footprint itself.
Footprint color might be the easier fix. What hue works better?
Not really sure. Because if I change the body down to even lighter color, it kinda doesn't work. Yeah, they really want to push it down. See? Just another way of displaying no conviction. If we close below, it means, okay, we're now looking for downside. Might be aggressive, but we'll find out.
Pushing down hard, but structure's still forming. Close below confirms the flip to downside hunting.
You got it. Ah, yes, I can set... Okay, delta negative black. Can I do this? Perhaps.
Try it. Tweak and...
Yeah, I am. Good.
Ready.
Let's see if it loads properly. I think it may be possible that this indicator can display the footprint on different colors if we move up or down. That could be useful. Makes sense. I mean, I have the absolutely reversed colors and contrast to the background. It doesn't really work. You have black and white and then background, and yeah, I kind of see it anyway, but
Black on black, white on white, contrast dies.
yeah.
Need middle ground or inverse logic?
Yeah. Maybe I should actually use color for the footprint thing. They don't want to go low. Oh man, this is so funny. Like, they want to go lower? No, they don't. Oh, a lot of buyers showed up at the low. Wow.
Big buyers stepped in at the low. Dead cat bounce or real support forming?
Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Other indices also switched around already. We have a week. This is the ES is not strong anymore. FTSE tries to switch direction, and DAX is just flat. Yeah. Guys are tired. Might be a short one today, huh? Yeah, we didn't close below, so
no close below, feels no downside trigger yet. Still holding pattern.
You got it.
Standing.
Now they're pushing it.
What?
Yeah, you misunderstand me.
My apologies. What did...
Let's see here.
Waiting.
Indeed.
Standing.
Yes, you are. I'm just double checking the stream.
Yes.
Stream actually looks quite decent.
Good. Stream's clean.
Yeah, I like it. It's also, yeah, I mean, it's interesting actually. Right, another few minutes. We need to close below this level to show that we have power. And then we can have a retrace and try to go lower. Maybe.
2 minutes left.
You never know. Like this is yeah.
Could go either way.
Yeah. That's just it, yeah. You can just wait.
Standing by. That's the only move.
Indeed.
Standing.
So for tomorrow we can also do a stream, really, but I think it's going to be an even shorter day than my schedule initially says. So I think I have to cut the stream plan for tomorrow. Just too many small things I need to get done. So I think tomorrow I'll just get like a nice breakfast and workout. Should be okay.
Got it. Tomorrow's trading day off. Focus on tasks and trading instead.
Yes.
Stream resumes when the
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, and also Monday is very not good for EU session. Maybe I will just tune in for the US and just discuss it. But Monday up to lunch, I'm mega booked, and a meeting on afternoon as well. So
Monday's stacked. US session commentary only. Skip the EU grind.
yeah, looks like we are going to close below the level, and now switch power to the downside. Doesn't mean I enter with market order, but yeah.
Close below confirms downside structure. Still waiting for your retrace entry setup though? No market order?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes left. We'll see. The market is pushing. Indeed. See the reaction from DAX? Nothing. FTSE? Nothing. Yeah. ES? Yeah. Down, down. Okay.
NQ pushing toward close. DAX sleeping.
Yeah, DAX is sleeping actually. Very odd when compared to yesterday. Like DAX initially pushed, right? And then somebody dropped the news or whatever, and they just threw everything at the market. And today it looks even more flat. Yeah. Reminds me of like 2 days ago, overnight range was ultra mega flat, and it just went. At the open, it was just goodbye and let's go.
Overnight range flatness often precedes explosive opens. DAX might be.
Indeed. So now we closed below the double level, and with now we can actually create a retrace, but it will have to be above this to be an entry here. I'm just showing a line on my chart.
Close below the double level. Now retracing back above it triggers your entry.
Yeah, yes, if it forms the correct formation.
Correct formation on the retrace, that's your signal.
Yeah. But we'll find out, you know. We have to wait. Again. Right?
Yep, waiting game continues.
Yeah, it does.
Standing by.
Okay. So now it's actually showing something interesting. So we have, it just forms a bar with all the power, at least for now, was above in the spike. That's really what I want to see. But yeah, man, like just imagine a tennis racket. You throw the ball up in the air and you try to hit it. Where is the power? And then where does the ball go? That's it.
Power on the spike at the top. That's the racket head strike. Ball goes where the force is.
Precisely. And that means that the trading or the volume needs to be at a certain spot. Like this particular bar here is a good example. It's not an entry or anything like that, but this bar, a lot of trading has been done in the print below where the actual thickness of the bar is. And later, yes, I know, this is the new thing, news or whatever reaction to the level, but yeah, a lot of people, action was here, and then look what happened after. Yeah.
Action printed below in the thick zone, then price reversed hard. That's the tell.
Sure is. But it's important that. 1 second.
Waiting.
Right. So yeah, like is that is important? No, 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 no. We're gonna set up the pause hotkey thing. What do you think as a mute hotkey? F11.
F11 works.
Right.
Clean, doesn't conflict with. I said it. Done.
So, all right. And if we do this,
Hotkey not registering.
I mean, a hotkey is working, but I need another key to enable it later. I think, I mean, I guess that's fine. I have to actually open the application to do that anyway, to make sure it's running. Right, so yeah. No trigger. Now we need to wait another 5 minutes. I did set up the mute key though to F11. Right, where was I? Yes, so as for the footprint, like the idea is the bar structure is important, okay? The general bar structure is important. In the same way that, you know, a specific price action formation is important, and it's the major structure is more important, right? Like the high and the low is more important, and the price action formation is secondary. The same way that the footprint is secondary to price. If do not do it backwards, because that's not good.
Hierarchy. Major
Yes.
structure.
Yeah. Let's go on YM. Yeah.
Structure first.
YM is, well, breaking lower, but creating volume as like a bubble below, and don't really want to touch that.
YM breaking lower with volume buildup below. Skip it, not your trade.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you could look at the reaction on the spikes, but if you play like that, the moves on price would be very short-lived. Aligning with the major structure, I have found, is better. What actually is better, objectively, I don't really know. But this is my understanding anyway.
Your system prioritizes major structure over spike reactions. Works for you.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Precise, yes.
Standing by.
Indeed. So now we have a very odd scenario on YM, like, yeah, broke below some level, there was a long signal, but no follow through, so it should actually be flat. And that's what it ends up with. I mean, creates for like 20 minutes after the entry, you have an opportunity to get out flat, no problem. And now price tries to close below, but the problem is there's buyers showing up on the spike, big spike lower. So it's just, yeah, no. It's like you run into a corner, but you're braking at the same time. Yeah, where are we going here?
YM buyers showing up on spikes below, trap setup forming, long entries getting squeezed, but not fully defeated yet.
Yeah, you got it.
Standing.
Yes, this is a good example from 2 days ago, May the 5th, right? So we have at 10 p.m. price falling down, sellers on lows. Quite big sellers apparently. A bubble has formed, roughly 400 delta minus. Yeah. And then price creates what looks like a double bottom. But the second spike to the same level, 2 legs, right? Same level. Second level does not have that conviction. And once price actually closes above the origin point of the move, with apparently what looks like no power, it means you guys sold, but you're not holding on to it. You lost, and the reaction was huge to the other side.
Double bottom second spike weaker. Sellers capitulated. Close above origin with no power. You call buyers take over hard.
You got it.
Standing.
And I'm sitting.
Standing.
How about some humor? Tell me a joke. Not.
No.
I love it. Yeah.
Standing.
Yeah. So, I mean, it can be confusing with the footprint and the actual profile on the bars and the big trades and everything, but the way I've set it up on this chart, or the way I've built it, is that the big trades represented here by the bubbles only show up when actually big difference in buyers and sellers appear, because the circle with colors filled are very easy to spot on a dull gray background, white, black bars. It's very easy to spot colors, right? And then I have a filter set on the footprint chart to a finer granularity. So I can see that, I mean, if there's a difference between buyers and sellers, I simply just see a number between the bar. For example, there was a lot of buyers showed up here and also here, right? That's what it does. And then for the absolute finest detail, footprint itself. And it's important to remember the hierarchy of this.
Hierarchy locks. Big trades, bubbles, catch it in balance. Footprint, numbers show delta details, then the actual profile itself. Clean filtering.
Yeah. It's either that way, or like I do on the ES chart on this example, just use the bars, right? It's either or. But again, the order is very important. And so ES is retracing lower with no close below and also with no power. So it looks like, yeah, no conviction, no energy. And let's compare to the YM. Same story. We close below, lower. Let's wait for the footprint to load in. Yeah. They try to go lower. Huge spike. What am I supposed to do with this? Nothing.
East retracing with no power, no close below. YM broke lower but massive spike rejection at the bottom. Both say, wait, no entry conviction.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like giving this a few more bars, and the energy is not really there. Not really worth too much this time. Maybe US session will be more nice, but I'm not supposed to trade that with this system. Yeah.
Energy spin. ES and YM both lack conviction. US session might open better, but EU rules say sit tight anyway.
Precise. Yeah, and I mean, I compare, like, I look at the DAX, still flat from the open. FTSE, I mean, not really doing much. ES, slowly grinding lower, but big spikes. Everything is slowing down. Yeah, no. It's subjective, I guess.
DAX flat this open. FTSE grinding lower on big spikes. Overall weakness, but no real structure worth trading. Typical tired market.
Yeah. Here's another example from the open on the MNQ. This one is from day 5 as well, US Open, and we have a wave. We have a double high. Power is up, and at the open we create another double high from this low here. Notice that the spike just goes slightly below, picking up the energy below, closing above. That verifies the energy up, right? But also, let me just switch this. All right. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. 1 second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, where was I? Yes, so we have the energy going up, right? We have a double high formed. Buyers on top. Nothing really happened, but price didn't continue. So no confirmation either way, really. Then at the open, price goes slightly below, closes above. That in itself is confirmation, right? Apart from that, look at the actual, like what's inside of the bars. Blue bubbles on this screen. Blue here means buyers. We have 1, 2, and it looks like 3, 4. 4 of these huge bubbles forming. I mean, that is very much, we are leaning to the long side. And we create another bar with another bubble, and then yet another bar with even more. Finally, bar number 4, there we have some red bubbles showing up, and price starts chopping up a little bit. Point is just, it's confirmed on 2 separate levels. Even if I deactivate the bars here, the bubbles here, can we do it like this? Let's see if it, I think it takes a while for it to show up. I don't know about this software, but yeah, see if I deactivate, you see clearly here, right? Yeah. I don't actually know. I actually start to like Tradevate, but I don't understand how this works. I'll figure it out. Yeah, point stands though.
Yesterday's US Open, double high, buyers printed 4 massive blue bubbles confirming upside, then red showed, chop started, multiple confirmation levels.
Yes, but again, do not do it backwards, simply because we have big buyers. Don't misunderstand and think that I say you should buy simply because everybody else is buying. Price structure is still supreme.
Big buyers are confirmation of structure, not the reason to trade.
Precisely. You got it.
Standing.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through some charts now. This particular example is from a place where we had some really crazy news show up. So all these bubbles, so much bubbles formed here. And yeah, if you check the news, you can understand that this is not a good example to make anything out of. But a lot of buyers on top, a lot of sellers below, and what we have to do is, well, follow simply the rules, right? Did we close above? And did we stay there? No, we closed below finally and went lower. And when we go lower from this bar right here, confirming all of these sellers, we go to the next level down, and this is the thing here that was created later on. That is all.
News spike distorts structure. Ignore it. Follow the close and where price holds. This one closed below and confirmed the sellers at the next level.
And this particular price formation is an example of a market buy order, but this is before the open, and I wouldn't like to buy that. It is still an example though, and here is an aggressive buy open. I wouldn't take this, but yeah, the retrace there is also another example. Can we... This green big bar here, defeating all the highs that we see on this chart clearly. Maybe there's something way over there to the left, but never mind that right now, yeah. So this big green bar is where the US opened on day 1 of May. And we print higher, so direction is high, north, right? And then I zoom in to show something else. So look at this. There's a different small gap in between price here. Let me check the MNQ 1 second. Yeah, nothing. Okay, back to the example. Here we are. So there's a small gap formed here, right? We have the confirmation of direction from this bar at the open. Give it a moment. I think it will load the bubbles as well. But this red bar retracing into the gap should react long if we have the direction up. And because of that, because also it's a red bar and it's a pin bar, or it's, you could call it a doji, how much you zoom in depending on whatever, I would place a buy stop above it. How far above? Yeah, discussion for another day. Probably 1 or 2 points though. And so I would like to enter with a buy stop, and that is triggered by the next bar. But if the next bar does nothing and not trigger me, I would simply remove the buy stop. This is the logic here, is price should react higher. Price action signal is there. But also, if it doesn't trigger immediately on the time frame within 1 bar time, I remove it because power was not there. And so here I would be filled long with the stop most likely initially below these lows here, which is quite far down. I don't know how this one ended up though. Yeah, okay. So we create this structure here, we go higher, and then we go here. So remember, this is the stop. In this case, the stop is way down here somewhere. At the point of this high and the next high, we have a double top formed. Now, let's see where, this is the high. Okay. All right. This level is high. So after this green bar has closed, I am then qualifying this and saying that, okay, after the bar, we have a double high. This level was strong. At that point, I could move the stop to this level if I'm entering here. And then what happened to price, I'm not really sure. It's supposed to be here. Not sure what happened. Maybe I lost. I don't know. But yeah, that's the logic anyway. For that's just another one example, right? A lot of chopping around here though. Okay. Let's find another example.
stop above the pin bar, triggered by next bar, or removed. Double top form, stop moves to break even. Clean logic applied across time frames.
Yes.
Standing.
Here is an example of price where, I mean, I understand what happened, but the reaction was too strong and too fast, and this formation wasn't really useful. So this big red bar here is the open on day 30 of April. And so exactly, this shows that the previous double top was defeated. We get direction. Okay. And then price continues moving down, creates a gap here that later could be used with a market order, but price doesn't really close lower with any conviction at all. I would most likely trail it to here and get stopped here and switch to the other side here. But that's sometimes how it goes. Notice though in the end what happened. So the point is that the new wave down, the reaction from the gap should be a new stronger wave down. That does not happen in this case. And with the close of this bar and the close of this bar, I would definitely protect this order a lot if I could, because that's not the correct reaction I was waiting for. Let's check the price. Yeah, nothing. Looks like nothing today actually. Yeah, so back to the example. And so a new strong wave down is not created. And if this is the low created by this high, then this level, this bar is what defeats the level, right? But if this is the high and this intra level switch, so on a faster time frame, this is the high, in reality it's this in between, right? Because this spike and this spike, so this is the in-between level. That means that the previous bar here is the one that changes direction. Might be a lot of me talking, but this I see very quickly in real time, and that's just it. And when you look at this afterwards, you have buyers here contained within this bar, and no buying above, only by this bar, right? You have sellers here, they couldn't go lower, and then we close above. And if this is a double low, which is very tight on the M5, but on a faster time frame, most likely visible, the close above here shows that those people selling here couldn't go lower, and nobody else was selling, and the buyers win with this bar and confirm with this bar even stronger. And then see what price does, and we take out these highs here.
April 30th. Setup
Yeah,
teaches
that's looks like roughly, I mean, 250 points on the NQ.
250 on NQ, solid move if you'd caught.
Yeah. Right. So I have a rule, when I go to do a workout. It's when the water is done, like if I bring water, if I drink it all, and if I want more and there is none, that means I'm finished.
When the water runs out, training's done. Clean rule.
Yeah. Obviously, when I run around the block for an hour or two, I don't carry around a bottle like these new fancy people do with their backpacks. Don't even get me started. But yeah, yeah, that rule doesn't apply there.
Water's your timer.
Yeah. So this entire move here was, I think this day was magnified by some news. That's why the price is really strange. But what you have to do here, in my opinion, is just see through the bars a little bit and understand what does happen really, and where are like the buyers, where are the sellers. Because if a lot of people sold here, pushing the move down, and then there's no more selling here, and we start getting defeated here, we get defeated here, and all of these sellers here get defeated here, I mean, yeah, form something. A lot of big buyers present in this area, and nobody present here, and yet we close higher. That is also confirmation in a way, right?
Through the chaos, read the conviction. Sellers exhausted, buyers showed up, price closed higher. That's the story beneath the noise.
Yes. Doesn't always work, you know. It's not always super mega clear. Sometimes it's just noise. But some days will be flat, like this one. Yeah, let's have a look. It looks like we're closing even lower in 10 seconds. Perhaps we're going to close even lower, yeah. That doesn't mean much for me though.
Close lower on NQ, but no formation for entry. Still waiting.
So yeah.
Standing.
I still have to do my put all my levels on the FX charts. But I'm logged into TradingView on the other browser, so we don't do that on the stream, I think. Maybe next time.
FX chart setup off stream next time. Got it.
I think that's it for now. Market looks very tired. No real point in sitting here and putting more time into it. Yeah, so might be that I come online during US session later. Don't think so. And maybe Monday US, looks like it. If not, then yeah, day 2 EU morning. We'll see. Excellent. Yeah, if anybody watching this, if you like this stuff, just go ahead and like it. If you have any questions, you know what to do. And that's all. I'll see you in the market, guys.